Hello?
Miss Lestico, guess what time it is?
What time?
It's time for math!
Yay!
Welcome back to another exciting day of word problems. Oh my goodness.
Well, let's see what type of word problem we're working today with our target. So our target says, I can solve change unknown word problems. Miss Lime.
I think we did those yesterday.
But I remember that we have two different types of change unknown word problems. Sometimes in word problems we add things, so we use addition. And then sometimes we're taking things away, so we're subtracting.
Minus.
Yesterday.
That's right. Yeah,
Addition.
We did addition.
So I bet today we're working on subtraction.
That's right. We're going to work on subtraction, taking away. And we're going to look at some change unknown word problems, right, Miss? That's where we don't know what happens in the middle. We know the start and we know the result.
And we know that our key word is sum because it's not a real number. It shows us that that's what we have to solve for.
That's right. Well, let's take a look at some of these word problems.
All right, let's take a look at our first word problem. It says, Logan orders 13 pancakes. Then he ate some of them. Now there are 9 pancakes left. How many pancakes did Logan eat? Oh, this is a really good question, Miss Lime. Sometimes I eat a lot of food, and I wonder how much I could have left for lunch the next day. So word problems could help me solve that. Let's see. So I know that my start would be Logan orders 13 pancakes. So that's how many he starts with. Then he ate some of them. Now, if he's eating them, then he's not getting more pancakes.
Yeah, and he doesn't have them anymore if he ate them.
No, so he would be subtracting some. Oh, I remember that sum means our mystery box. So this is what we are trying to solve for. So he ate some of them. Now there are 9 pancakes left. Ooh. So my total would be 9 pancakes left. That's how many are at the end. Well, I'm going to use a part-whole, so one of my subtraction strategies in order to figure this out. So I know that the whole number of pancakes that he ordered was 13. So I would put 13 counters as my whole.
That's right, because that's the total number of pancakes he ordered altogether. She's going to break it into the parts in just a second.
All right, so I'm going to pretend that these are all orange, but these are my whole number of pancakes that he started with. And now I know that he ate some, so I would put some in a part, but I don't know how many go up here yet. But then I know at the end he should have 9 pancakes. So I'm going to pull up 9 of my pancakes to see the amount that I had at the end. So I'm making sure that I'm spreading them apart so that I can count them and make sure I'm getting the right amount. So right now I have 8, 9. And then I can pretty clearly see how many are left as my other part. So I had 13 whole, and then I ate some, and now the rest, I have 9 left over. And the sum that I ate were 4.
Wow, 4 pancakes? That's a lot, Miss Lestico.
I know. I wish I could eat that many pancakes.
Okay, let's take a look at one more change unknown subtraction word problem. It says, there were 16 bats in the cave.
That's a lot of bats.
That's a lot. That reminds me of our book Stella Luna last week. Who liked that book?
Yeah.
Okay, there were 16 bats in the cave. Some flew away to look for food. Now there are only 5 bats left. How many flew away? Ooh, let me see. There were 16 in the cave. Oh, well, that's how many they started with. There were 16 bats in the cave at the beginning of the problem. So I'm going to say 16. And then it said some flew away. If they flew away, they are not in the cave anymore. So I'm going to say minus, and I'm going to put this mystery box because I don't know what cave. And my question is, how many bats flew away? So I'm trying to figure out how many flew away. That's what changed. I'm going to use the number line as my strategy, okay? Let's see, we start at number 16. So here's number 16, okay? So I'm going to put a big circle around it. There's number 16. I don't know how many jumps backwards I have to take, but I do know that I have to end at number 5. So I'm just going to make jumps until I get all the way down here to number 5, and then I can go back and count my jumps. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, it took me 11 jumps, Miss Lestico, and I got to number 5.
Wow.
So that means 11 bats flew away.
Miss Lime, I loved how you circled the 16 and the 5 so you knew which numbers you were looking for as you did your word problem. That's a really good strategy on a number line.
Mm-hmm. Especially with a problem like this, it's really easy to forget where I'm going. So it was nice to see, oh, I have to stop right here. Here's my circle.
Instead of just trying to remember it in your brain.
That's right.
It's
your
turn.
On
Seesaw.
You
have
some
word
problems
to
do.
pick
A
strategy
and
solve